Hello, group 3 students. This is homework number 3, I think. A more advanced inequality equation in one unknown. So I'm gonna do more difficult questions compared to the last homework. Okay, this part is just telling you to give the lowest integer possible for x. So over here in this question, you can understand that x must be greater than 9. So the lowest number, lowest integer means non-decimal. So basically normal numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0, right? Those are integers. 1 over 2 is a fraction, it's not an integer. 1.2 is a decimal, it's not an integer, okay? So the lowest one you can think of within the range of this x greater than 9 is 10. You can list them down. So the values for x can be 10, 11, 12. Least means lowest. Yeah, some of you still don't know this word, lowest. And then here, let's say they want you to find the greatest because the inequality they gave you is smaller than 1 over 2. So if we list down the integers that are smaller than 0.5, we have 0, -1, -2, and so on. -1 and -2 are also integers. So the greatest has to be 0. Alright. Sorry, kind of hungry. Let me eat some food. Mommy noodle. So good. Whoever made mommy noodle is a genius. Okay, let's do aim higher questions. So number 2 over here. If there's two x, so good. If there are two x, you put them all on one side. So you have x minus 3 smaller than 7 minus x. Put all the x on the left side. We have x, negative x becomes positive x on the left. 7, -3 becomes positive 3 on the right. So x plus x is 2x. 7 plus 3 is 10. Next, we're gonna divide 2, right? 10 divided by 2. And finally, you have 5. You don't need to draw the representation. They didn't ask you. So try to pay attention to the question. If they say solve the inequality, that's all you have to do. Question B is based on what you did for A. So your answer is x smaller than 5. They're asking you, what's the greatest possible value of x based on this? So if you list down the numbers, we have 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5 is not included. There's no equal sign on this inequality. Therefore, your answer should be 4. You can write greatest value. You know, food are actually more delicious when you're hungry. That's probably what I'm feeling. Okay, next question. We have two fractions here. Now you can imagine there's an equal sign. Maybe you learned before how to solve this, maybe not. So I'll teach you. Basically, you want to get rid of the fraction. Every time you see a fraction, you want to solve x. You want to get rid of it, you know? The way to get rid of it is multiplying 7 to the right side. And at the same time, we're going to move 9 or multiply 9 on the left side. We will have x minus 4, and since we're multiplying 9 to the left side, we call this cross multiplication also. 9 goes left, right? The sign is still the same, smaller than x plus 2, and 7 goes to the right, times 7. So now it looks better, no more fractions. Now be careful here. If one of the numbers at the bottom is negative and you're moving it to the left side, like -9, remember you have to flip the fraction every time you're multiplying a negative number. If they're both negative, you're gonna flip once, but since you're moving -7 as well, you're gonna flip another time. So it's going back to the original sign. So this is something you have to pay attention to. Now what we're gonna do here is rainbow method, something you learned long ago. Rainbow method this way. 9 times x, 9x. 9 times -4, 36, -36. X times 7, 7x. 2 times 7, 14. Put all the x on the left side. 9x minus 7x. 14 plus 36. 9 minus 7 is 2, so we have 2x here. 14 plus 36 is 50. Finally, do the easy step. Divide 50 with 2. And finally, you will have an answer of 25. I deserve a treat of noodles. Oh, so when you read the question, represent the solution on the number line. So don't forget to do that. Read the question properly. Don't be too hasty on your steps. I know in the exam you don't have enough time, but you really have to make sure you answer all the questions. You don't want to lose this mark, right? Hollow circle pointing to the left. Okay, let's find another difficult question. This one is the same as the last one. Okay, these are also the same. So what I'm gonna do for these is basically move 3 to the right side. Now you end up with 3 times x minus 1. Some of you don't know how to handle this. Now the way to handle this is this 3 is only multiplying to the one on the right. So don't go like this. Don't go like bouncing 3s. You just go 3 times 3 first and change it to a 9, and you're back to something you're used to, okay? Okay, I saw a difficult one. We're gonna do this one. This one is quite difficult. So how in the world are we gonna handle this? You cannot multiply 2 to the right side because there is a minus and this fraction annoying you here. So the way to do this is to combine these two into one fraction. And yes, it is very annoying. Or you can move this to the right so that 4 and 2 are easily can be combined together. I'll do that actually. I'll do the easy way. So I'm moving it to the right. It's 4x plus 1 over 2. Now I'm going to change 2 into a 4 because we need to have the common denominator, right? X plus 3 over 4 plus bracket 4x plus 1. I have to multiply 2 with 2 in order for 2 to be a 4. Right? So now we can combine. You will end up with x plus 3 plus a bracket 4x plus 1 times 2 over 4. They're both 4 at the bottom. I combined it already. I want to save some steps. Now finally, you would have, if we try to simplify this by rainbow method, you have x plus 3. 4x times 2 is 8x. 1 times 2 is 2 over 4. 3x over 2 over 5. Sorry, 3x minus 2 over 5. Then we have x plus 8x, 9x. 3 plus 2 is 5 over 4. So we're gonna do cross multiplication to get rid of the fraction. Yes, this is a series of steps. This is probably the hardest question type for this chapter. If you can do this, I can guarantee you can get at least like 70 marks, you know. At least, okay? Can be higher. Maybe 80 marks. Anyways, so we did cross multiplication. I forgot to multiply 4 here. And then rainbow method once again. Oh my god, that's a lot of rainbow method. 12x minus 8, 45x plus 25. Put all the x on the left side. 12 minus 45 is what? I don't even know. Use my calculator. 12 minus 45, negative 33x. 25 plus 8 is 33. X smaller than equal. Oh, we have to flip because we're dividing negative 33, a negative number. 33 divided by negative 33. X is greater than negative 1. Isn't that cool? You're doing all these steps just to have an answer of 1. So actually, if you have these kind of answers, you know you did the right way. It's rarely that you can get a perfect answer like this. Alright, so I'm gonna stop here. That's probably the most difficult type. Anyways. Bye. Good luck.